Steve here, and this will be reading from the book Attuned by Thomas Hubl. And the first section, there's two sections of the book. The first section, we're on the third chapter, Art of Attunement. And so there are words kind of describing something, and then there's practice sessions. So we did the words describing attunement, and now this is the practice section, and it's called Inner Body Attunement. So this practice is an invitation to go inside and explore the body using inner awareness so you can develop higher attunement abilities. So just because I feel like it'll be useful for you just overall, we're going to start off by stating certain things, and I'll state it, then you state it out loud. For some reason it makes a difference. So, I choose to connect to my deep self. And while you're saying that, just notice if something happens when you say those words. And I choose to connect to my higher self. Notice if something happens when you say those words. I ground myself into the healing center of the earth. I open myself to the healing power of the One. I let go of anything not useful to me now. And if you choose to work with the hot doors, then just state out loud, I choose to work with the hot doors. And I think you'll find yourself already in maybe a better place, maybe a more open space than you were in prior to beginning to watch this video. Okay, so this practice is an invitation to go inside and explore the body using inner awareness so you can develop higher attunement abilities. This inner journeying will bring you into deeper relation with the body through inner body awareness. It's a way of creating or enhancing your inner X-ray vision so that the whole body becomes accessible as a living field of information. The body as a living field of information. So sit comfortably and bring your focus to the movement of your breath. As you exhale, relax and enjoy the simplicity of your body sitting in the chair, on the cushion, or on the floor. Notice your posture. Bring your attention to any sensation of weight or pressure. Simply rest in the beauty of sitting. As you drop in, focus on any physical sensations. Notice how the body offers more information, more detail. The attention becomes more refined. There is a higher resolution. Notice any tension that is present. Feel the sensation or lack of sensation that is present in your legs. Notice the sensation or lack of sensation that is present in your legs. Your hips. Your belly. Your shoulders. Your arms. Your head. You are creating an inner body map. Which areas feel more present and available? Which parts feel darker or more disconnected and absent? Some areas of the body may feel alive with movement and sensation. Others may be harder to feel or sense. You may need to concentrate harder on the darker territories. It's good to simply become aware, to witness without judgment. There is nothing that needs to be changed. Simply practice increasing the body's resolution by refining your awareness. If it's hard to connect to the body, respect that. There's no need to create pressure on yourself. Just notice. Now, tune in more specifically. Notice that your body has bones. What does a bone feel like? Select a bone, perhaps a femur. Then tune in and listen. and the femur is the upper leg bone. So you could use the lower arm bones, and there are two bones in the lower arm that connect to the one bone in the upper arm. Simply receive the bone's transmission. What is its quality? What visual or other sensory data do you notice as you focus on the femur or a different bone if you've chosen that? Be playful with any subtle information you receive. Shift your focus now to a muscle, perhaps one of the quadriceps or hamstrings in your thighs. So the hamstrings are to the back of your thigh and the quadriceps is to the front of your thigh. How relaxed or tense does the muscle feel? How alive or disconnected? As you continue focusing on the muscle, do you notice an inner image, impression, or physical sensation? Now, move your awareness to an organ, such as your liver or heart. So the liver will be underneath your right rib cage, and the heart will be to the left side of your sternum. And you could put your hands, if you wanted to, over the right side behind your rib cage. You could just go to the bottom of the rib cage and then feel right there. That's the liver. You could identify it with your fingers. You could put your hand over your heart and identify the heart. You might even feel it beating. See if you can connect to this organ, the liver or the heart, in the same way you did the muscle and the bone. As you focus on that area of the body, do you experience an inner image? A sensation? A feeling of more or less energy or aliveness? Is there a sense of relaxation or contraction? See if you can notice how the organ is communicating with its environment. Is there a feeling of isolation or connection? Notice any intuitive impressions. Does the organ seem stressed or free-flowing? Okay, I'm going to read a little bit more from this chapter. That section was the practice session. And then Thomas says, "We have all heard the axiom that two heads are better than one. It speaks to the higher intelligence of attunement, a cornerstone of relational wisdom. Whether you notice or not, each time you meet eyes with someone, a stranger, a co-worker, a dear friend, a full body transmission of energy information is exchanged. The body-mind is the system with which I relate to others and to my world. It is my instrument. By developing the subtle capacities of my instrument, I learn to tune in, to hear, feel, sense, and see. To any unresolved energies in myself or others, such as the shock and fear felt by the child. I could track the location of these energies in his body by tuning in to my own body and reading the information it conveys. This is all done gently, subtly, quietly. Yet for the other person, it creates a powerful feeling of being seen. Or what Dr. Daniel Siegel, clinical professor of psychiatry at UCLA School of Medicine and founder of the field of interpersonal neurobiology, describes as feeling felt. It is intrinsic to the nature of children and all people that feeling felt is experienced as positive feedback. Feeling felt is a function of relational safety and belonging, and it allows a growing child to open and express even more of who they are. Put simply, feeling seen encourages the human will or soul to continue to flower. Time to mark my spot. Okay, there's something to practice, and I hope it serves you well, and I look forward to the next time we're together. Now must go.